The deadly shooting in the LGBTQ club in Colorado Springs. 5 people were killed, 25 more wounded. The shooter is in custody. Police say he was taken down by people inside the club. We're going to hear from the mayor of Colorado Springs in a moment. First, Chief National Correspondent Matt Gutman is on the scene with the latest. Good morning, Matt.
Hey, good morning, George. As we learn more about the horror inside that club, we're also learning more about the heroes. 2 patrons who officials say charged that suspect, one of them grabbing his handgun, pummeling the suspect with it. Then they pinned him to the ground. That's where he was when police arrive, and officials say that those 2 patrons saved lives. This morning, authorities in Colorado urgently investigating that deadly shooting at the LGBTQ nightclub over the weekend.
Battalion 2, Battalion 4, reports of 10 people shot. Let's make this a mass casualty.
It was a mass casualty event, leaving 5 dead, dozens wounded.
I was bartending, making drinks, and then I heard like a pop, pop, pop. Once I looked up and I saw the shadow of a grown man wielding a rifle.
Those 911 calls pouring in. At 11:57 p.m., within seconds of those first calls, Colorado Springs police dispatching officers. By midnight, the first officer arriving at the scene, and by 12:02 a.m., 5 minutes after that first call, the suspect in custody. Authorities say the suspect was armed with an assault rifle and another gun, and he carried multiple magazines of ammunition.
Glass started just shattering all around me.
But the city's police chief telling me 2 patrons charged the shooter. They risked their lives.
They absolutely risked their lives.
Heroes, I mean, there's no other word for that, right?
Absolutely.
Police say the suspect, 22-year-old Anderson Lee Aldrich, had burst into Club Q just after it had hosted a drag show that night. Law enforcement is now investigating the massacre as a hate crime. Club Q, known by many here as a safe haven that had served the LGBTQ members of this community for 2 decades. But the owners say the gunman was a stranger to them.
He's never spent money on a credit card or ID ever scanned in our business that we know of. I think this was a community of target for him.
He may not have been known at the club, but he was known to law enforcement. The suspect arrested last June following an alleged bomb threat incident against his mother. Among the 5 confirmed dead was Club Q's own Daniel Davis Aston. He'd recently moved to Colorado from Oklahoma and became a bartender. His mother said of him, "He was our baby." And at least 2 victims remain in critical condition this morning, including Mark Slaw's sister.
There's a lot of surgery that went on. There's a lot of trauma that she's taken.
And Slaw's younger brother also shot.
It's a nightmare come true.
Now, there are several memorials like this here in this town, and survivors are asking if they can ever feel safe in Club Q again. Authorities are trying to learn what the motive was here, when this was planned, and how the suspect obtained those firearms, whether it was even legal for him to possess firearms, given his previous charges last year of kidnapping and making bomb threats.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.